Hi and welcome. If you consider yourself like an entrepreneur and you looking the way to grow your business, but you don't quite have the technical requirement skill to make some things like web design or website building, there are ways and options to hire the professionals online to make that happen. And there are tons of platforms, there are tons of options, but how to choose the correct one and proper one? We have an answer for this question. Because we spent tons of efforts, time, and money to find the information for this review, and we analyzed all the platforms that provide such services. And today, we want to talk about one of the most famous freelance platforms that are available on the market. So jump in and let's find out all the pros and cons about Fiverr.
If you're asking yourself, is Fiverr worth it, then we want to be upfront and say that it does take a lot of effort to be successful on Fiverr. But it also takes a lot of effort to be successful on any other freelance platform or going as solo as a freelancer. Freelancing is not an easy career choice, but it's still the best career choice we ever made. That said, there are a fair few things to consider if Fiverr is worth it for you. Let's take a look in more detail. What is Fiverr? Fiverr is a global online marketplace offering tasks and services beginning at the cost of $5 per job, hence its name. The site is primarily used by freelancers and small business owners who use Fiverr to offer services to customers on a global scale. A service offered on Fiverr is called a gig. The service is offered by a seller freelancer and bought by the buyer, the employer. $5 is a popular starting price for offers on Fiverr. Buyers pay Fiverr for orders in advance. Sellers keep 80% of each gig they sell and successfully complete and deliver. For example, each $5 gig you sell and successfully deliver accredits your account with a net revenue of $4. Fiverr accredits sellers once an order is completed. As you build your rating on Fiverr, it is possible to start to raise your rates for gigs. Each gig is different and therefore may be subject to a rates change. Now, how Fiverr works. Fiverr has a pretty simple proposition for freelancers. Create a gig, sign up for free, set up your gig, and offer your work to our global audience. Deliver great work, get notified when you get an order, and use our system to discuss details with customers. Get paid. Get paid on time, every time. Payment is transferred to you upon order completion. In reality, it's a little more complicated than that, and Fiverr is not worth it for every type of freelance gig. Let's look at how you can make money using Fiverr and a few case studies from those who are making a decent income from Fiverr gigs. What to consider before getting started on Fiverr. Before you dive into signing up to Fiverr and listing your services, let's take a look at what to consider before you get started. Do you have a talent, skill, product, service that you love doing? Are you good at what you do? Have you made money with that service or product anywhere else? You don't have to be the best at anything. You simply need to be able to provide quality and value. Can you perform or supply it quickly, preferably in 24 hours? Are you willing to perform or supply your talent, skill, or product service for $5 for a temporary period of time? Do you have a good communication skill? And do you make friends easily? If you can answer yes to most of the above questions, you can be more confident that Fiverr is worth it for you. So take some time looking through Fiverr in the category you would be working in and how to make money using the Fiverr. At least in the beginning, the only way you have to set yourself apart is to undercut your competition. The markets you're looking at face heavy competition from developing countries, which will make undercutting difficult. It's hard to show why you're worth 3 to 5 times as much as any other designer, especially when you are a new seller and they're an experienced high-level seller. The key is to move up quickly through its Fiverr levels so you can take advantage of all those opportunities and get more visibility on the platform. For context, I became a top-rated seller in 6 months. My advice is to go ahead and open an account, find gigs that you can do literally in a few minutes, and this way you can work up to being a high-level seller. Once you get your level 2 qualifications, you can sell extras and increase the price of your service, and actually make a decent amount from each gig. Perhaps a bigger benefit, at least initially, is to get paid to sharpen your skills. You can improve your sales, customer service, and technical skills massively thanks to Fiverr. Even if you've already signed up for Fiverr, there are a few ways to make your profile stand out and attract more work. With a simple and straightforward profile system, you can quickly eliminate weak candidates. On Fiverr's profile pages, you will find a lot of useful information such as testimonials from previous clients, average response times, and portfolios of completed projects. If you like a particular freelancer, you can see what other services he or she offers. You should immediately be wary of the profile if it's filled out somehow. You will immediately exclude many dubious specialists paying attention to spelling errors or a half-empty profile. It's also a good idea to contact and chat with a freelancer before closing a deal. Freelancers receive a lot of bad reviews simply due to a misunderstanding of tasks at the stage of project discussion. Good tech support and great help center. I had to see for myself how good the technical support of Fiverr platform is, so I contacted them personally. On Fiverr, you can get help in two ways. Via email, by submitting a ticket through the Buyer Help Center. Please note that technical support is only available in English. If you know English at least a basic level, there should be no difficulties. Registering an account and publishing projects to find performers is completely free. You only pay Fiverr when you pay for freelance services. The service commission is fair and is calculated as a percentage of the project cost. It rarely happens that a client pays more than a couple of dollars in commission. Fiverr automatically converts the currencies of many countries upon payment, as it is an international platform. However, Fiverr does not currently show the cost of services in Russian rubles. You will have many payment methods for services. Most bank cards, PayPal, and Apple Pay via mobile application. Payment for the work of a freelancer is made in advance and is stored in the escrow system. Fiverr does not transfer funds to a freelance account until you confirm that you are happy with the outcome. If you don't like the result, you can give the freelancer time to correct the controversial points or cancel the deal altogether. And if you have any problems, you can always contact the customer service center so that the staff can resolve your conflict. Just remember that when you receive your finished file, you only have 3 days or 14 days for items that need to be mailed to approve or reject the work. If you do not answer for more than 3 days, your money is automatically transferred to the contractor.